Well, hello, folks. This is Sheila E. from Tennessee, and we're going to try to do a live. And we're going to try to do 2 or 3 things, Lord willing. First of all, what we're going to have is a main dish. I'm going to wait till a few more people get on there. When you get on, just say hi to me. Let me know where you're watching, or just say hi. Then I know you're on there, all right? So I'm going to wait a few minutes, but let me show you what I've got on right now. I have got a pot of fresh broccoli and fresh carrots on cooking, and they're about halfway tender. Now it's about the way I want them. This is some leftover chicken that I've cut up in strips that I had the other day and I put in the freezer. We've got some chicken broth, and we've got some soy sauce. All right, just say hi to me so I know you're on there. All right, so we're going to do a main dish, but when I get this main dish on here, I'm just going to let it sit here and do its thing, and then we're going to try to do some more of those roll-ups, but we're going to use chicken flavored, the chicken, rotisserie chicken. I'll show you right here. We're going to use it. We're going to use some crumbled bacon and some 1/3 less fat cream cheese and a little bit of the spreadable cream cheese, and then we'll go with the low-calorie tortilla shell too. So those really went well, so I'm going to try to do a few more. And my husband says put some hot pepper in his, so we'll do that too. All right. So first of all, I've got 1.5 fresh heads. Hey Debbie, how are you, honey? Thank you for watching. We're going to do it's a leftover chicken breast that I had. I had 4 or 5 leftover chicken breasts, and I don't like wasting chicken. So I put it in the freezer, I got it out and unthawed it, and I cut it into strips. Now what we're going to do with that, I'm trying to wait till some more people get on here so that y'all can see. It will be on a video. If you don't get to see it live, you can see it on the video. Okay, so this is called like a vegetable. It's going to be vegetables and chicken, almost like a stir fry, but it don't have any rice. We're trying to go more and more healthier. I really need to eat health. Well, we all do. I've gained about 15 pounds since last May. So we've got a head and a half of fresh broccoli, cut up, washed, put on and cooked in some salt water. And I've got this whole packet here. It was a 1 pound pack of cut up carrots, and I put those in there in my pot to boil. And then now I'm going to take this leftover chicken that I've cut up. Once I get this on, we're going to go to the strawberry pie or either the chicken wraps. I'm going to take this leftover chicken. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to put that chicken right in there. Now, I've got my container ready for my wraps. I'm going to put this on about medium-high heat. And I'm going to let this sit here and do its thing. And I've got a can of Great Value chicken stock, and I wish I'd have got the low sodium in it, but guys, you know how it is when you're trying to rush, and it's been rainy today. So I'm going to put about half of this chicken stock in here, just to let it get that good chicken flavor. The other day, it had a lot of good flavor on these chicken breasts, so I just definitely did not want to throw them away. I'm going to go ahead and put a small teaspoon of diced garlic. All right. Anybody else watching? Diced garlic. And with my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and put that up. I still got my vegetables back here, and we're going to work on this, and then I'm going to let it sit there. Alright, you can also put cauliflower in your carrots and broccoli, but I didn't. Just trying to get stuff ready and get this. I wanted to really do this, so we're going to do it. Alright, we got anybody else? Hey Gail, how are you, honey? I just love you. I ain't seen you for a long time. I'd love to see you. We're going to try to do 3 things. We're going to do a main thing with leftover chicken breast that I put in the freezer that was already fried. It was that fried chicken that I done on Saturday evening, and it had like a Parmesan crust, and I washed all that off. I unthawed it and washed all that off, cut it in strips, we have a head and a half of fresh broccoli right here. Let me show you. Fresh broccoli, and it's about halfway. It's halfway tender, and that's the way I want it. We've got the chicken and a half a can of chicken stock, chicken broth. And then I put 1 teaspoon of garlic. And I'm going to go ahead and put some soy sauce in there. This has not even been opened. I thought I had everything ready. Now you see, you just don't never know on live, do you? That won't take but a minute to open this up. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. Hopefully you'll do some of these recipes. Hopefully you'll like them. Some of them are from scratch. We're just going to go, this is soy sauce. So we're just going to, well, shoot for. What about that? You see what I'm doing? I wasn't ready, was I? All right, maybe we'll get a little in there now. I've tried to get all my stuff ready, but you know how that is. Okay. Say, hi, honey. So we're just going to put, just guess at it. We're going to say maybe, and we'll taste of it, a tablespoon or so of soy sauce. I'm not going to add any salt or anything because of the soy sauce and the chicken stock. Okay, because it has some salt in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right there and let that be cooking. And what I'm going to do now, I hope some more people get on here and see this, because this is going to be a really, really good recipe. Now, if you want to add rice, be the last thing, you could add a cup of rice to this, that quick minute rice, or brown rice. The brown rice is healthier if you want to add rice. We're going to just eat it plain. So now I'm taking my head and a half of fresh broccoli florets. I cut them off and made this, I didn't like the big stem. And 1 bag of carrots, and we're going to put that right in here. We've got that chicken going in that chicken broth. Let me move this stuff out of the way so you can see. How's that? You can see that better? Just say hi to me. Let me know you're watching. Thought I saw where Martha was on there a little while ago. One of my aunts. Was hoping she'd get to watch, and Anita Green. I hope she's watching. So now we're putting all these fresh vegetables, and these vegetables are so good for you and so low calorie, guys. Cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. You can almost eat as much as you want. And so I'm trying to eat healthier and lose a little weight and feel better. I feel better when I eat healthier. I don't have as much acid reflux if I eat healthy. So now we don't even need that. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and give this a stir. Get that going. I'm going to move this out of the way. Can y'all see? Hey, Lisa. This is leftover chicken breast cut up, washed and cut up in strips. It was already fried. I just had fried it in a Parmesan crust. And I unthawed it. I had it froze over. And I unthawed it and washed all that off and cut it up in strips. Then I've got it setting in a can and a half of chicken broth, and a head and a half of fresh broccoli, and 1 whole pound bag of cut up carrots. And then you know me, I'm going to put some black pepper in there. And my black pepper shaker thing is tore up. So it's good to see you watching, Lisa. Hope you enjoy some of these, and if you make some, give me a shout out. We'll put it on there. So we'll put some black pepper. We're not going to put salt at this time. And you know me, I got to have some butter. And this is the 35 calorie country crock butter. So we're going. This is a teaspoon that I've got here. So we're going to do 1 heaping teaspoon, 2 heaping teaspoon. It's 35 calories for 1 tablespoon. So that was 135 calories. So we'll leave this setting out just in case. Now, as you can see over here, I've got my strawberries laying. They're washed and the top's cut off of them. My pie shell's already baked, and I've got my strawberries laying on a napkin. When I wash my strawberries, I put them in a colander in a bowl of water, and I put lemon juice in them. And I let them sit there for a while, and then I go ahead and stem them and clean them, and then I put them on a napkin to let them dry. So this is looking pretty good right here. I'm going to put a lid on it here in just a few minutes if anybody else is watching. I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to taste of this broth just to see if I need to add any salt. It might need a little. I'm going to add some kind of seasoning. I'm not sure what. Just going to put just a little salt. I'm trying to think of what kind of seasoning would be good. What kind of seasoning? Not Cajun, would you think, or blackened? I wonder if that bagel seasoning would be good with these fresh vegetables and chicken. Let me see. I might have a. Let me get another spoon, and I'm gonna try that broth again. Anybody got any ideas? I don't taste the garlic. I'm tasting chicken broth and carrots and broccoli. This looks so good, guys. It smells so good. Let me taste of it again. Maybe I just didn't have it stirred up good enough. Oh yeah, that's pretty good now. I added some more salt to it. And you know, you can always add a little bit of some kind of seasoning. I'm just trying to, give me some ideas, guys. What would be good with chicken and vegetables? It's like a stir fry. Oh, maybe some more soy sauce. What do you think about that? Think that'd be good? I bet that'd give it some flavor. Because I didn't put much in it. Alright. Let's see there. Anybody got any ideas? I think this will do it though. I really do, because I smell that soy sauce now, and that's going to give all that chicken and all that's going to have a good flavor to it. I may put just a little tiny bit of cornstarch to thicken that sauce up. Let me get my other spoon. Oh yeah, now that's a lot better. Let me rinse that spoon off. And I've got my cornstarch out here. And the reason I've got my cornstarch is because I'm going to do my strawberry pie. And I don't see how you can hardly do a strawberry pie without cornstarch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a little cup. And I'm going to get me some of that broth. I'm going to get me some of this broth out of here. And I'm going to mix a teaspoon or so of cornstarch to where I'm going to put it right in that cup with that. I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons. And then I'll put it back over here with my strawberry pie. I just take leftovers and make stuff. The way I was raised, you just don't hardly throw nothing away unless it's been in the refrigerator too long or whatever. But I just don't. I try to make. You could make chicken casserole out of leftover fried chicken. It's really good. I've got a chicken casserole on there that everybody loves it. So I'm going to stir this up pretty good. I'm still seeing some lumps in there. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Anybody else on there? Just going to put that cornstarch with that in there. And that's going to make a thick, creamy sauce. And you just wouldn't believe what the difference it makes in that. Boy, that looks good. And healthy. Guys, we're thinking healthy. Now, I think my husband and my son-in-law, they may have a roll with theirs. I asked them if they wanted rice, and they said no. You can have rice. You could have noodles. I'm going to eat mine plain because I think I can get full like that. I'm going to taste of that now. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. And then I'm going to let it sit up here on simmer while I go ahead and do the strawberry pie and get that out of the way. Put just a little bit more soy sauce. Boy, that was a little bit too much, wasn't it? I'm glad I didn't put no more salt than I did. That's what you do on a live. I'm gonna have to taste that again now, guys. See who else is on there watching me. I know you're laughing at me. Let's see, but this looks good. This really does. I had some cabbage, but I don't think, I had a little bit of cabbage I was going to put in it, but I don't think I should have put that in there when I had my carrots and stuff boiling. And I think that it might be, unless I can just shave it really, really fine. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. Let's see what I can do right here. I don't know if I can get it fine enough and just let it sit there and simmer or not. It's almost, it'd have to be real fine. I've done already cut this, cleaned it, and washed it, and dried it. This is another good healthy thing. We'll go ahead and put that in there, because I'm fixing to put a lid on it and just let it sit there and simmer. Hey Debbie Parker, how are you, honey? And congratulations. I heard the good news. I'm just taking leftover chicken and some fresh vegetables and sort of making a stir fry without the rice. I think this cabbage is going to make it really good too. So we've got fresh broccoli and fresh carrots, and then we've got this cabbage. I'll turn you back around here where you can see. Glad you're watching. Hope you enjoy these videos. I'm going to try to cut the rest of that one up if I can. It'd have to be very, very thin for it to saute in that. Because my other vegetables are about half, they're just about ready. You could almost eat it like it is right now. Okay. So I'm not going to use the rest of that. I'm going to set that over here to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and put that much, the rest of that in there. And you can see I've got that just slithered, that cabbage. Okay. So we're going to stir that, and then I'm going to put that on the back eye. I'm going to put it on the back eye and put a lid on it, and I'm going to let that simmer. Guys, don't that look good? That's just chicken and fresh vegetables and some chicken stock, broccoli, carrots, a little bit of that cabbage, and some soy sauce. And that's about it. That's just about it. Let me taste it again. But I think it's ready to go on the simmer. We did put 2 teaspoons of cornstarch in there just to thicken up our sauce. That's really good, guys. You're going to like this, and it's just made out of leftovers and fresh vegetables. So I'm going to put it back here. I'm going to turn it on low. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some more of that. I'm going to put the rest of that chicken stock in there. So while it's sitting there simmering, it won't get dried out and burnt. I don't like dry food. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give that another stir. And it won't take long. I'm going to put it on a low simmer. I don't want water, but I want a little bit of just the gravy in there. Like I said, you can put this over rice or noodles, whatever you prefer, or you can eat it plain. Alright, now what we're going to do, since that's, I'm going to put that just on a low, a really, really low, not a simmer, but a low. Let me go ahead and get that wiped off right here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start trying to get our strawberry pie put together. And then we'll do the wrap sliced. All right, let me dry my hands. So I'm going to bring my pie shell over here so you can see it. Well, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. And I'm going to put my strawberries in a container. And then I'm going to bring my sugar and my cornstarch and everything we need to do this strawberry pie. And I'm one of them that I mash up a few and put in a kettle, and then I'll put some Jell-O too. I'll put some strawberry Jell-O if it don't look thick enough to me, just for the color. Really, because the cornstarch, the sugar, and the water. Here's my strawberries. Whoop! And I've got my kettle. Got my measuring cups. And my measuring spoons, my sugar, my cornstarch, and my recipe. Now that's what I need. So what I'm going to start out at is, this is a lot of strawberries right here, but they'll mash down. We're going to start out with, let's see how much water. 3/4 cup to a cup of water. So we're going to get a cup of water. I'm going to do a whole cup of water, and it's just cold water out of the sink. Before we turn it on though, what I'm going to do is get my strawberries in my pie shell and get that ready. So we've got a cup of water here, and then my recipe calls for a cup of sugar. So we'll go ahead and have that ready before I turn it on. That's a good heaping cup of sugar. I didn't taste the strawberries, so I don't really know if they're sweet or not. So, and then I've got my well, let's see, I did have it. I've got my corn, oh, here's my cornstarch. Move this out of the way. My cornstarch, and now let me see if I can find my Jell-O that I had. See what I've done with it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stir this and get my cornstarch. And my recipe calls for 3 spoonsful, let's see, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. But I gotta find my Jell-O. I can't tell you what I've done with my Jell-O. And I know I had it. Let's see. I thought I had it right here. You just have to wait on me, folks. All right. I tell you what, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached, wouldn't I? Okay. Let's see if I put it right here. Nope, it's not right there, but there's a hyper box in here. I don't even know what that would be. Let's see if I put it right here. Nope. Well, they just ain't no telling, people. Let me tell you, they just ain't no telling. Okay. Be right back. I'm coming back, y'all. You hear my pitter patter of my feet? All right. So I want to go all the way back out to my pantry and get one. So I'm going to take a good wooden spoon and I'm going to stir this sugar and water in it. And I don't know about you, but I like to have a lot of, I'm going to put about another half a cup of water and a half a cup of sugar, because I just do not like a strawberry pie that does not have enough of the filling in it. Do you all? Hey, Martha, I figured you'd be on there. I was looking for you. How you feeling, my sweet aunt? I hope you're feeling good. So right now we've got 1.5 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of water, and before I put the cornstarch now, guys, I'm going to take some of the ripest ones of these strawberries, if I can find. You know how it is right now with the strawberries. And I'm going to put a few in here, and I'm going to take my potato masher. I don't know what in the world that's doing in here. My poor little husband, he tries to put my groceries away. My dishes away out of the dish rack, out of the dishwasher, and he don't even know where to go. So I'm going to take my potato masher, and I'm going to mash those strawberries up. I want you to see that. Got sugar, water, and a few strawberries. And I've not got my heat on it yet. I'm not going to turn my heat on. Hey, Theta, how are you, honey? I'm so glad. Hey, Haley, so glad y'all watching. You got to learn how to make this. Over here is just it's leftover chicken breast with some chicken stock, fresh carrots, sliced carrots, fresh broccoli, chicken stock, broccoli, and a little bit of garlic. Leftover chicken that's been cut up in strips. And I did put some soy sauce in it, and that's just about it. Now, you could put rice if you want to. But it's just a chicken and vegetables, and I did shred some cabbage up at the last minute and put in it. And it's got a really, you'd be surprised. This has a very, very good flavor, and this is going to be very filling and very healthy. I didn't put no salt because of the chicken stock. It was regular chicken stock. And the soy sauce is full of salt. So now I'm going to push you back here a little. I want you to see, what do you think we should do with these strawberries? You think we should, now I've got my main meal on sitting here. I'm going to get these strawberries out of the way. Got my cornstarch ready. I didn't put my cornstarch in. Did I put my cornstarch in there? Somebody tell me if I already put my cornstarch in there. I don't think I did. No, I don't think it did. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with these strawberries. And a lot of people cut them up, but I saw one on YouTube, and they were standing up, and I've done them standing up, and I've done them cut up. So I may put a few standing up, and then I may put a few cut up. What do you think? It'll be good either way, won't it? So anyway, let's get some of these biggest ones in here. I may go ahead and put some more of those little ones in the mix. But I've not got my stove on yet. And I've got this over here on just a low simmer. And by the time I get the rest of this done, it'll be done to eat that. And I'm going to put my strawberry pie in the refrigerator and let it be chilling. And then I'm going to do those I'm going to do some chicken roll-ups with some olive relish that I made and had in the freezer for a muffalata sandwich. So we're going to do that with some cream cheese. So let's see what we can do here. See if I can get a few more in here. I may slice some in half and put right in there. Can you all see it, guys? Can't see, can you? Very limited space here where you can see. Are you seeing? Let me get this black pepper out of the way. All that. Is that better? So I might just go ahead and get my knife. The reason I do these strawberries in lemon water before I cut them up is because if there's a parasite or anything in there, that'll draw them out and kill them. So, and you never know about fresh fruits and stuff, or you know what they got. So I always do all my fruits like that, and I even do my broccoli like that. So this is looking pretty good, guys. We got anybody new? There'll be a video on. If you miss anything, you can go back and watch it. But I did want to see how many I could get on a live. Hope everybody's enjoying it. I'm trying to do the best I can to hurry because I know everybody's trying to cook supper. Okay. Just remember, if you've got chicken breast, don't throw it away. Leftover chicken breast, don't throw it away. You can do chicken salad. You can do chicken casserole. Or you can do this chicken stir fry. And it's without the rice. It's just really chicken and vegetables is what it is. Alright, do you think that looks like enough strawberries in there? Hey, I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad you are, baby. Hadn't talked to you in a little bit, just a little bit on Facebook seeing you. Haley, I hope you're doing good. Hey, baby, how's my little sugar plum? So now I've just got this right here. Let's see. Thought I heard somebody at the front door, but I guess not. Let's see. I'm trying to get all that I can get in here. I like a good full strawberry pie. I don't know about you guys, but it's going to be so good. How's that look? Does that look good? And I only had a few left. And I'm going to put this big one right here. I'm going to cut it up. And I'm going to put it in and mush it. So we've got a handful of strawberries. And we've got 1.5 cups of water. And 1.5 cups of sugar. And my recipe, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And I'm going to put my cornstarch in first. Let me cut that back off here. And it says 3 tablespoons. This is a tablespoon. 1. But you know I put more water and more sugar than my recipe. That's 3. So I'm going to put another 1.5. Does that sound about right to you all? It sound good to you all? Okay. So now I'm going to stir this up and turn my heat. I'm going to stir all this cornstarch up so it don't lump before my kettle gets hot. And you do see I've got some strawberries in there. I'm trying to mash them up. And I'm going to fix it to where you can see it right here. See here, it's got my cornstarch, my water, my sugar, and my strawberries. Okay, I've got so much stuff out here, it's just hard to deal with all of it. Get me a sip of water. How's everybody been doing? I hope y'all sharing and telling everybody to go to my YouTube channel. I think I have 366 or 65 now. So I hope I go viral, because when I get you on here and get your eyeballs on this food, then I start talking to you about the Lord. So I just want to give God glory, praise, and thanks for all he does for us, for he is worthy, okay? He is worthy, and I ask him to bless all this food. Okay, I've got a half a pack of strawberry jello here that I'll probably use some other time. So I'm going to continue to go ahead and mash this. And I've got this up on high. And you want this to come to a rapid boil, and you want it to get thick. I'm going to check on got my spoon over here. This is still looking really good. Really, really good. This has got cabbage, carrots, broccoli, chicken, chicken stock, a little bit of garlic, and some soy sauce. So I'm going to continue stirring this, and I want this to come to a rapid boil. Mashing some more of those strawberries down. Some people don't put the strawberries in theirs, but I put a few in mine. I guess it's just over how you make them. And the reason I dry my strawberries really good, because when you have to let this cool a little bit before you put over top of your strawberries. But if this has got any water in it at all, it'll just run. And if you don't let this cool, your pie will be soggy. It'll just be real soggy, and you don't want a soggy strawberry pie. So while this is, I'm going to set this back and let it cool, and then we'll do the wraps, and then I'll go ahead and put my filling over top of my strawberries. I'm just trying to hurry and get this to come to a boil so we can do all that. I don't want to keep you no longer than you need to be. I know everybody's got things to do. All right. hopefully that'll come to a boil. I am going to taste of that. And that's how I taste of it. And that tastes good to me. You have to taste of your own to see if it's got enough sugar and stuff for you all. Trying to get rid of some of these dirty dishes over here so I'll have a little bit of room to do my wraps. Okay, it's trying to come to a boil, guys. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to pull you over here where you can see. Are you seeing that? Can you see it? Let me know if y'all can see that pot where it's coming to a boil now. Now see, it's getting sort of white. See it? See this? Now when it gets like this, we're going to cut the stove off. See, when it gets that thick, real thick, bubbly, we're going to cut that stove off. You see that? Now, I'm going to take that half a packet of Jell-O, and this is merely just, I mean, it's already thick. I'm going to put that in there for color. Because presentation is part of your, now I want you to look here. Is that not beautiful? Is that beautiful? I'm telling you, you saw how simple that was. So I'm going to set this back and I'm going to let that cool. So it just takes about a half a pack of your Jell-O, and it merely just gives it color. And I'm going to set this over here for a minute until we do our wraps. And I've got some Cool Whip laid out too. So y'all see that? You see how quick that come together? Now for my wraps, everybody went crazy over those wraps. So we're going to do, I'm going to put my recipe over here. We're going to do a few more. Let me rinse where I had my cabbage. And it's going to be quick, and then we're going to be done with our video. Because then, I'll try to get my strawberry pie put together before we close the video. Alright? So I've got several different ingredients here that I'm going to put in my wraps. These wraps are called Extreme Wellness High Fiber Keto Certified. This wrap here has 60 calories. These are a medium-sized wrap, 60 calories. And let's see, 6% of 16 grams of carbs. That's for the whole wrap. All right, I'm gonna put this right over here. I've got 1 block of, hello Cherie, I ain't seen you. Thank you for jumping on there. I've got that. I want to tell you what I've done with that muffalata olive relish. I had that much left, and I put it in the freezer. And you remember whenever I made those muffalata sandwiches? Well, I tasted this after I unthawed it, and it is still delicious. I didn't know that you could freeze this, so I tried it, and I find out you can. So we have got, right now, we've got 1 block of 1/3 less fatness of cream cheese. You know, fatness. And we've got a little bit of, this is probably almost a half a container of the spreadable full fat cream cheese. So, and my block of cream cheese, I had it room temperature. If it's not room temperature, you can take it and leave it in the aluminum foil and put it in the oven on a warm oven. All right, so we got that. We're going to mix that up just a little bit. We're doing some more wraps. My husband says, put some hot pepper in it. So here's the hot pepper. Okay, so we're just going to take a fork and get that. You're the sweetness. I love you to death. We're just going to take a fork so I can drain some of that water off. There's one. You think that's going to be enough? I think that's enough. Don't you? He can add some more, can't he, if he wants to. All right, then what I'm going to do, I've got some rotisserie chicken. This is 35 calories per slice. That turkey was 25 calories. Here's that Philadelphia cream cheese. It's 1/3 less fat. This is better if you're trying to eat healthier. I've got my container ready to put my roll-ups in. Got these ready. So now I have some bacon. I had a half a pound of bacon, or a half a pack, and I cut it up and fried it crispy. That's going in there. So we've got cream cheese, we've got jalapeno peppers, and we've got bacon. And we're just stirring right away. So what I'm going to do now, this is my olive relish for my muffalata sandwich. I'm just going to take a little bit at a time. Another clean fork. And I'm going to take this napkin. See, I had a napkin on it so it wouldn't draw condensation. And I mean, it looks good. Look at here. Don't that look good? And I tasted of it. And it's good. So we're going to do a big forkful. That's olives and all them Italian seasonings and everything. Look at here. You know this is going to be good. Now, I'm putting lettuce or tomatoes on my wraps, but you can if you want to. Oh, that smells so good. So now, all I've got to do, I'm thinking that's going to be enough. Let me go ahead and taste of it just to make sure. See what I think. I wish you was here, Cherie. And make your tongue clap your brains out. Almost makes you think of the muffalata sandwich. And while I said that, I'm going to put another forkful. I love this stuff. Oh, yeah. I love it. Here's a big forkful. There you go. All right, we'll put that back. I'm not going to put any more hot pepper. Oh, I could put a little bit more hot pepper in it since Pap loves it so good. I wish I was there. Yeah, me and you'd have a fit. I'd be bigger than what I am. That's exactly what I would be. I'd be so big I couldn't get through a door. Especially with all that ice cream and stuff. Oh, it's good. Taste of it again. Before I start my wraps, I'm going to cut up some of this chicken. There's one. Let me count the pieces because we're going to put that in there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to cut that up. Where'd my cheese go? I got some cheese somewhere. There it is. Look at here what we're going to do. Letting that strawberry filling full. I'm going to start out with a half a cup of Colby Jack shredded cheese. You know a half a cup ain't going to be enough, so I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cups. That thing didn't even put none in there. My goodness. I'm telling you. I guess we just have to do it this way. I ain't no chef. I'm just a country girl from Tennessee. And I cook everything I see. And I'm on a seafood diet. That means I eat it too. Alright, 1 heap and half a cup. We're going to make that 1 cup. If I can get it out of the bag, we will. Alright. Then we're going to chop up this chicken. This rotisserie sliced chicken. Don't that look good? Alright, we got 1 cup of shredded cheese. And I'll have to put that, I think I've got the recipe for that olive relish on that where it says muffalata sandwich. I'm not saying that correctly, I know. Somebody made that a point to me to tell me, and I told them I didn't care, it's still good. I say what I say, and that's all I can do. So let me get my knife. Let's see what I've done with my knife. Okay, get another. Wash my hands. I'm going to be handling chicken. Alright, I'm going to turn you around here. You can see what I'm doing. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you see me, Sheree? We're going to take this chicken. This is 5 strips at 35 calories a strip, so you can count it up. And we're cutting it in little bitty strips. Another little bitty strips. And then we're going to cut it in little bitty chunks. Because this is not going to be layered. This is just going to be thrown in there all together, put on the wrap, cut, and put in my little container for me to have snacks with. And I'm going to have some broccoli salad. I've got some fresh broccoli salad. I've got some pickled eggs too. I like pickled eggs when I'm dieting. I just done them yesterday. See them pickled eggs? See my pickled eggs? No calories hardly at all. Alright, so we've got 5. Let's see if that's going to look like it's going to be enough. 5 whole pieces. There's a piece that ain't even cut. Leave it to me. Alright, I hope the baby girl and that handsome son of yours is doing good. My little baby girl, I love her. She is so precious. So now you can see what we've got here. We've got rotisserie style chicken. This is a great value brand. This is 5 pieces. We've got 1 cup of shredded Colby Jack cheese, 1 8-ounce package of 1/3 less calorie Philadelphia cream cheese, and about a half a container of the spreadable cheese. And then we've got, I want to say 2 big forks full of jalapeno peppers. And then we took that muffaletta sandwich and put 2 forkfuls in there. Good. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna taste of it again. I don't think we need nothing else. I think that's plenty. Let's see. Man, oh man. You'd be so proud of me, Sheree. You'd be so proud of your employee at one time. Now look at here. Let's see how we can spread this. We're going to put that stuff right in the middle. We're going to spread it. Hope you can see that. Don't that look good? You know, all this would be keto except for that, except for the soft tortilla, and it has like low carbs in it. You got to have some carbs. Now let's see what we can do with that. Be my luck, it won't roll up, but we'll see. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to roll this right on up. You know what'd be good with that too? It'd be pickles. So you see how I got that rolled up there? See how I got that rolled up there? So I'm gonna cut this little end out because I think they're ugly. And we're gonna cut some big hunks. I need a good sharp knife. Look a here, look a here, look a here, look at there. We're gonna put that right in there. Now see, this is a quick go-to, not feeling guilty snack that you can keep in your refrigerator. You want to put a napkin on the bottom and a napkin on top. That way, if it draws any condensation, that napkin's going to catch it. It's not going to go on your wrap. So this is so good. So good. We're going to do another one. I'm going to eat this bite. Okay? All right. My. I taste that bacon. It's got bacon, fried bacon in it. This is almost like cleaning out the refrigerator wraps. Because I still got all these wraps that I'm trying to... You don't want to throw them away. They're still good. So instead of family members using the ones that it's already opened, they'll grab one and open it. So there we go. This is so good. That muffaletta relish, that olive relish, Sheree made it so good. And you'll have to go on there. People have to go on there And I'm going to put a little bit more on that edge. Man, this is good. We're just about done. All I got to do is, I'm going to roll this in from this side up. All I got to do is fix my, I want you to look right there. All I got to do is fix my strawberry pie. Put that in there. I didn't cut that ugly edge off of it, did I? I'm going to bring that little booger back out here because I don't like that edge. That thing looks ugly. That gives me something to munch on. If I had a brain, it'd rattle, wouldn't it? Put that little bite right in my mouth. No, I don't look amazing. Oh, these look amazing. Yeah, I know I don't. I look like... I've probably gained another 10 pounds since you've seen me. That's what stress will do for you. All right. Man, these are good. I ain't going to be able to eat none of my chicken and vegetables because I'm getting full on these. All right, let me wash my hands. We're going to do one more, and then I'm going to fix my strawberry pie. And then we're going to check my chicken, my main dish. That one's down. I'm glad that one's down. Oh, we got a big one in here. We got a big one. Same thing, only this is the big size. This whole thing is just 100 calories. So we're going to take the rest of this and put on here. I'm going to do some ham ones with Swiss cheese and mustard. And then just pickles and stuff like that. Because I like ham too. Alright. Just spreading it on out here. Like I said, I'll cut them little edges off. They don't have that much on them, no way. It's about supper time for everybody, isn't it? These are just so good to go to when you come in from work, or you've been outside, or you've been shopping and you're hungry. They're just so good to go to. So I'm going to take a bite of this. It's so good. And that olive relish made that, Cherie. It just made it. And it tastes just as fresh as it did the day I put it in the freezer. Alright. See if I can squeeze this in there. But I don't believe I can. I'm going to have to just leave them on my board until, because this is full. Until I get over, when we get off the air. I'm just going to lay them right on top. And I'm going to get another container and put them in. Alright. I can just lay them right there on top. But I won't be putting the lid on it right now. I'll just get another container. That probably needs to be cut in high. I try not to mash them. You want them to look presentable. And then I'll eat this little bite. Hello, Linda. I'm so glad you jumped on here. I'm making chicken muffalata wrap. Low calorie, low carb. To get rid of some of these soft tortilla shells that everybody keeps opening and putting back in the refrigerator. Let me get that off of here. There they are, Linda. Hey, Faith, this is chicken wraps. And they've got an olive relish on them and cheese and fried crispy bacon and jalapeno peppers. Them things are so good. So now I'm just going to set these over there since we got you. This will be on video. So you can go back and look at the recipe. I'm going to turn you around here. And I'm going to check my, see how good this looks? This is leftover chicken breast cut up. It's got fresh carrots, a pound of fresh carrots. I had about 4 or 5 chicken breasts left. Fresh carrots, fresh broccoli, a can of chicken broth, some soy sauce, and a teaspoon of garlic. And you talking about good. Now that is good. And you can serve that over rice. You can serve it with potatoes, or you can serve it over noodles. I'm just going to eat it like it is. So we're about to come to the end of my video. And I thank you all for watching. And Faith, here's a big fat strawberry pie. I don't know if you like strawberry pie. But we've got our filling right here we cooked, and I had it cooling. And it's still a little bit warm. I better put you where you can see me. See that filling? See my strawberry, my pie shells? I'm putting it right in there. I'm going to let that soak right down in there. I'm going to work it down in there because, you know, I told you I like a lot of filling. If I'm going to eat something sweet and I'm going to have to deal with the calories and my scale screams at me when I get on it, I'm going to eat something worth it. What, do you blame me? I just want to eat it like I just want. What do you think, Linda? Oh, you worked today, didn't you, honey? I bet you're wore out. I just took leftover chicken breast over here, cut it up and put it in some olive oil and cooked some broccoli and carrots and put some shredded cabbage in there and put it all together with some soy sauce and some garlic and let it sit there and simmer in that chicken stock. And that was it. So we're going to go ahead and continue to put this in here. You just want to make sure it's going to work to the bottom. You don't want to cut a piece of pie. And like I said, you got to let it cool or it'll be runny. My Faith is my sweet baby grandbaby. She married my grandson. And from what I hear, she's a good cook. And I've got another grandbaby in love that married my other grandson. Her name's Lexi. And she's a good cook too. So I got blessed. I got 2 good grandsons. And I got 2 beautiful, beautiful, precious granddaughters. Okay, I'm just cleaning my little mess up. You all see me? Sheree, you still on there? Now you can take some heavy whipping cream and take some butter and beat it and some heavy whipping cream and put some powdered sugar in it and pop it on here. That just causes your whipping cream to hold up stiffer and longer. Or you can just eat it plain. Or you can eat it with just Cool Whip or whipped cream. We eat ours. I either put Cool Whip, which is faster and easier. How's that looking, guys? Hey Jody. I'm glad you're watching, honey. Hope you're feeling good. Oh gosh, I forgot strawberry pie is your favorite. I'm so sorry. I guess I'll have to save you a piece, won't I? You know we're on diets and we don't get much sweet. I bought the stuff today when I went to Walmart. I saw a lady that does what she calls Easter basket cakes. And I'm going to try to do one of them. And my sauce is running out. And we don't care. We want that full, don't we? I'll put it down in there. Yeah, we don't want to waste none of that. So I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator and let it get cool right quick. I may put this in the freezer drawer because it was still warm. See, it's already setting up good. It's just that I've got so much in there. All right. So we've got this. We've got our strawberry pie for dessert. And I'm so pleased that all of you got on here and watched this with me. Helped me do this. Couldn't have done it without y'all. I want to give honor and glory and praise to the Father, our God, and Jesus Christ. I'm going to stick this in the freezer right now just for a few minutes so we can have it for supper. Y'all just hold on. I'm going to put it on a plate though, because I don't want that stuff all over my freezer. We're going to set that in a plate to where if it happens to come out, then it'll be in the plate. Does that make good sense? Okay. Let me find a place in there to put it. before I cut it and let you all see it. All right, we got it in there. That's our strawberry pie. And then I want to get this right here. And I did show you my, I showed you my, these little roll-ups, these little chicken roll-ups or turkey roll-ups. They're so good, so good, and so easy to make. I'm going to get the plate and plate some of this so y'all can see it. Now, like I said, you can eat this over top of rice. You can eat it over top of noodles. You can eat it with potatoes and a roll. I'm going to put some rolls in the air fryer. But this is what it looks like. And it's still got a little bit of juice, just enough to make it good. I'm going to get some of those vegetables. And I'm going to get some of that chicken. I want you to look. Does that not look good, guys? Here's another big old piece of chicken. This is just purely chicken and vegetables. And I'll take some pictures, but I'm not going to eat a roll with it. And I'm going to put some more on there. I think that's enough to fill my belly. What do y'all think? All right. All right. So, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee doing a live. And I'm so glad that y'all got to be with me. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy the videos. Please share and subscribe. And try these videos. I mean, try these recipes. And send me some pictures and I'll put them on here. All right? So, until we see each other again, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. Always smile, because smiles are contagious. Always share, because that's what the Lord have us to do. And always give God honor, glory, and praise, for He is worthy. Okay? Until I see you again, Sheila E. from Tennessee. So, bye-bye.